European Commission President José Manuel Barroso has singled out economic recession as the biggest threat currently facing Europe. He says countries should be allowed more leeway in running up deficits. Barroso says the economies of the 15 Eurozone countries will barely grow next year as the financial crisis hits hard. The EU is working on new ideas to boost the growth, and governments should be allowed some flexibility under EU budget rules, otherwise known as the Growth and Stability Pact. French President Nicolas Sarkozy described the G20 Summit as historic because so many nations with diverse interests came together and agreed on a plan. He says Europe showed complete unity during the conference in Washington. In developing countries such as China, India, Brazil and Argentina all took part in the summit in Washington. And now, the managing director of the International Monetary Fund, Dominique Strauss-Kahn, says it will up to the IMF's most influential members, the US and European countries, to determine whether developing countries will be given a greater say. He says countries can achieve influence in several ways, including greater voting rights and being added to the IMF's board.
Warnings are absolutely necessary. There's no country more important than another one. But obviously, a country having a large population and having larger GDP and a big expectation in growth are countries which are asking to play a bigger role in a multilateral institution like the IMF, and it's just fair. So that's the case for China, that's the case for India, that's the case for Brazil and some others. The globalized crisis.
And you're watching news on CCTV International. Still to come on this program. Iraq's cabinet approves a pact allowing U.S. troops to stay in the country for 3 more years. And a state of emergency is declared in Los Angeles as wildfires force nearly 30,000 people to evacuate their homes.